Okay, the number one copywriting skill that everyone needs to learn. Why copywriting? I made a video before where I explain what copywriting is, which is basically the art of putting words together in order to persuade the right reader, viewer, or listener, to take a specific action. So, number one skill that everyone needs to learn when it comes to copywriting, to write copy that's going to persuade your right customer to buy something from you, to subscribe, or do whatever they want, whatever you want them to do, is you got to learn to write great headlines. Headlines is something that most people forget or neglect, and you basically shouldn't do that, because a great headline is going to target your dream customer or your ideal audience. Okay, the whole sales process starts with the headline, and this applies not only for people who are selling info products or digital products. This applies for any kind of business. And you might be a real estate broker, you might be a real estate agent, you might be a restaurant owner, you might be a gym owner, you might have any kind of brick and mortar business. Copywriting and learning how to write, great headlines are going to make or break your online presence and your ability to gain customers online. So you have to know that in order to write headlines, you basically have to connect on an emotional level with your prospect, because your prospect they're scared of something, or they want something, and you gotta get them, you gotta know them, you gotta know who your customer is, your ideal customer. You gotta know better than them what they want, what they need, what they're scared of, what are the desires. So a good example of a good headline for, let's say, a digital product, a product that you develop online and then you sell it to the masses, can be like something that has to do with your, let's say, your body, physical therapy. Let's say you can type something like, to give you a concrete example, you can type something like how to get rid of back pain. All right, that's a very simple headline, but also you can add something, you can add let's say a time frame, like how to get rid of back pain in as little as 10 days. Now you got to be careful when you add the time frame. You got to make it believable, especially when we are in the health and money making niches. All right, also you can add a little something else. You can add something like how to get rid of back pain in as little as 10 days, even if you have tried in the past and failed, or even if you have tried everything else in the past and failed. That's a great headline. That's a headline that's going to connect on an emotional level with your audience, which is, let's say, people who are suffering from back pain, right? Now, as I said before, in order for your headline to work, it's got to connect with them on an emotional level. So that means that you gotta know your customer. Again, I gotta explain to you. You gotta know your customer. You gotta know your end customer. You gotta know your prospect. You gotta know them very well. So this is a little tip I'm gonna give you about headlines, about copywriting. I hope you find video informative, valuable. Let me know if you like it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and the most important thing, subscribe to my channel, which is gonna help me a lot. This is Giselle from Media on the Fly, and well, take care everyone. I'll see you next time. Ciao.